Y'all come on up in the room. I'm here for a good time and not a long time. Period. Here for a good time and not a long time. Okay. 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 Y'all come on in the room. Y'all come on in the room. Why y'all coming in the room? Let me start this live off that playing this audio from this mess. Yes, let's do that. We're gonna start this live off by playing the audio from this mess. That's what we ready to do. Cause this is what we about to talk about. Hey, coffee and tea woman.
He is all of a sudden with no job or no income coming in. He's got a new car and an apartment. That's what I was talking about last night on the show.
I hope you're doing good.
I need another bottle. Just wait. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all here right here so y'all can see Tasha. Oh my goodness, Tasha is. Oh,
y'all come on in the building. Thumbs up the live.
All right, y'all, because it's about to get. It didn't even scratch the surface.
Good to hear. Y'all welcome to the Diva Lounge. Thumbs up. We're gonna listen to this audio as people come in.
This is about to get really, really explicit. So what we're doing right here, y'all, I posted the police report just came in today. And the police report states that at the address where Larry Reid owned a house, there was a sex offense and there was forcible fondling. And it was alleged that this is all alleged in the police report, and it was sent over today. Okay? Today. So therefore, there is no closure because it was sent over. This is the update as of today. So we are now playing some audio that I received from my team, and it's going. 2009, I had relocated to Waco, Texas. Right. And in Texas, I was a part of a church called Shekinah Empowerment Center. Mm-hmm. That pastor was the spiritual son of Apostle Larry Reid. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we came to North Carolina. I believe it was the summer of 2009. Mm. And basically, we were there for the summit, which is like holy convocation, okay? And that's when all the churches that was under spiritual breakthrough would come, and we would just have one big service for like 3 days. Mm-hmm. In that service, Reid basically prophesied that the Texas church was to relocate to North Carolina for spiritual training, and after that training was done, we would be sent back out as a church. Mm. So, a few months after that, I believe that turns over into 2010. Right. Me, along with several other families from that church, along with our pastor.
Before I proceed, y'all welcome on the building. I know y'all rolling in slowly but surely. Tonight, we just gonna go and take a deep dive into this whole thing because it's just something ain't right. Yesterday, I did post the audio where Pastor Whitehead and Tasha K went live twice. I chopped it up to the most important part so you all can get to the nitty gritty. I do have the full live, but I did chop it up because it's a whole lot. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing audio, running it back from the second live from yesterday so we can pinpoint what Pastor Whitehead is trying to expose about Larry Reid. So that's what we're listening to right now. Who's talking right now is the alleged victim of Larry Reid.
His name is Corey Neal. Oh, wow. That name, yeah, I know that name. His name was Pastor Corey Neal. We all relocated to North Carolina. Okay. Now, Pastor Neal had already made some arrangements. He told us we had a nice house or whatever, because all of us would be in one house. Now, that house, I believe the address was 2900 Benjamin Hill Circle. Mm. Or Benjamin something Circle. Anyway, that house that we moved into was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that belonged to Vincent Hill. Right. Okay. We were there for a few months. All of a sudden, our pastor, Cornel, disappeared. Mm-hmm. So I said all that to say that this, by default, I ended up as a member of Breakthrough Temple because our pastor disappeared and basically
let me skip through this, y'all.
With none of my pastors, with the exception of one. Mm-hmm. Now that pastor was a licensed counselor. Mm-hmm.
Just the part right here.
Now, who better to talk to than my pastor? Right. So
I
basically disclosed to him that now I will tell you in private, it was my biological father, but for public sake, because I have siblings that do not know about it, I would say that one of my legal guardians basically began to molest me. Mm-hmm. With my father, though, it was.
So, y'all, what he's doing is he's going into the part where he's saying how Larry Reid, he was using him as his counselor because he went through all these things in his younger life, and he's about to go into the part of what he's accusing Larry Reid of doing.
Not penetration. It was, I'll just be honest, it was oral. Mm-hmm. So I shared that with him. I also shared with him that when I relocated to Richmond, Virginia, one of my middle school classmates' father had raped me. Wow. Jesus. I also shared with him that a childhood friend of the family that was supposed to be babysitting us at the time molested me as well. Mm. So he knew all of this. He also knew because of, as a result of that, because all of these were men, began to question my sexuality, not just because that happened to me, but because some of the things that my rapist and my molester said to me. Right. Things like, this wouldn't be happening to you if you didn't look like your mom. This wouldn't be happening to you if you wasn't shaped like your mom. Oh, wow. At this time, I'm between the ages of 5 and 13. At the age
What's
of
up,
5,
Mr. Doodle? How you doing?
You can't tell me that this is happening to me because I'm shaped like my mom. I didn't have no decision on what I would look like or how I would be shaped. Mm-hmm. So that had
this way is about to get deep, y'all.
Effect on my mind and my emotions as well as my self-esteem. Okay, so I shared all that with him for a few years.
If you just get in the room, y'all, we listening to the alleged victim of Larry Reid. So we can break this whole thing down and talk about what the heck is going on. So he's about to get to the part of what he's accusing Mr. Larry Reid of.
Year, maybe 2. He was counseling me. He even had me to confront my mother because when one of the molesters was molesting me, she actually walked in on it. She did pull the guy off of me. She had a conversation with his family, but she never took me to the hospital. She never filed a police report. Oh, God. And that bothered me. So basically, her stance was, what happens in this house stays in this house. Up until I was grown, her side of the family knew nothing about it until I started to talk about it. Mm. So he helped me through all of that, but the moment that he thought I was over it, it turned into something else. Uh-oh.
This is the juicy piece.
So, similar to Trey's situation, he started to buy me underwear. Right. Now, these underwear...
And again, y'all, he's saying Mr. Larry Reid bought him underwear after he done went through his counseling session. That Larry Reid bought him some underwear, some underoos.
Under Armour. Yeah. His thing was, you're wearing, slacks and fitted clothes to church, and I was, and sometimes your print shows. I was not thinking about that. I'm from the hood.
He said that, if you just in case y'all ain't heard him, he said that Larry Reid told him that, he was wearing these tight slacks and stuff to church, and his print was showing, so he bought him some Under Armour drawers.
And when I go to church, I'm not looking at people's shapes or their prints, so I wasn't thinking about it. Right. Anyway, so he bought them. Unlike Trey, though, With me, it was, I want you to go into the bathroom, try them on. Now, all of this happens at the house. I believe the address was Weaver Forest Way or something like that. And so when I would come out, he didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear. My whole thing was, I could put the underwear on, my clothes on, and then you'll be able to tell if you can see my print or not. But that's not how he wanted. He didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear, and I think I had on a white beaters. Okay. So I tried on a. So just to let y'all know, right now, he's giving. He didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear. My whole thing was, I could put the underwear on, my clothes on, and then you'll be able to tell if you can see my print or not. But that's not how he wanted. He didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear, and I think I had on a white beaters. Okay. So I tried on a few pair, went back into the bathroom, changed. Then another time, that was one day. Another time he had got some more. These were a little bit longer. So I did the same thing, except for this time, as I went to walk away, he basically pulled my underwear down and tossed me on his bed. And he put his face in my tail.
Let's stop it right there, y'all. What's up, everybody coming in? Thumbs up the chat. You might have to run it back if you missed any pieces. What I did is I played the audio for all the folks so we can talk about this and so you all can hear what this young man said that allegedly Larry did. Now I'm gonna jump on everybody's case. So I want y'all to understand it's gonna be so unbiased. I ain't gonna be on this one side, that one side. I'm ready to jump on everybody's case right now. And I'm gonna start with this young man. Ain't no victim shaming or nothing like that. Now, what he said is that he trusted in Larry Reid about his past. And from there, it felt like Larry Reid started to take advantage of him. Allegedly. And Larry Reid mentioned that he was wearing tight slacks and his print was showing. So he said, let me buy you some drawers. First of all, sir, because he does mention in his audio at the time, he was not a minor. He was 19 years old. That's why the charge was forceful, whatever it was, right? My whole thing is, can't nobody on this God green earth that I'm not attracted to or don't want to mess with like that gonna tell me, girl, your panty line is showing. Let me buy you these drawers and try them on for me. And I'm not gonna think that they don't want nothing. Let's be clear. Now that sounds crazy already. Now I already know that people are saying that this is OT that Bishop Whitehead trying to expose along with Tasha K, but it's relevant, so we're gonna talk about it. Nobody's gonna tell me to try on no drawers with just my wife beating, and I don't feel comfortable, because to me, that's giving that person easy access. If you already know what you have been through, why would you put yourself in that predicament? And I know some people will say, well, they might be weak-minded, things like, I understand all that, but I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. Nobody's finna tell me to just come out here with my drawers and my beater on, and I don't expect for nothing to happen. I'm not saying it's right that Larry Reid did that. No. I'm just saying you got to use your head. 1. 2, Tasha K and Bishop Whitehead teaming up. Bishop Whitehead claims that he got this audio and this information from his team, so on and so forth. You're a pastor. What's your team doing pulling up this information? If you ask me, I know I really don't be into the scandals, but the scandals be doing this own damn thing in the background, and we already know that. I feel like Tasha K potentially could have gave Bishop Whitehead that information, and they're up here collabing, acting in cahoots. She acting like she know the tea and all that stuff. Okay, she goes on this man lives to try to drag Conscious TV to say, "Oh yeah," because he act like he didn't know this man the whole time. He been flying him out and da 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 da. But we all sat up here. Well, most of us sat up here on Chelsea's live when the whole shebang went down when her and CTV fell out. And I remember her talking to Larry Reid, and he said, I never met him. And then also, I believe Conscious TV also mentioned that they did not ever link up, but he has helped him raise money. And he has also been a supporter of him ever since that other YouTuber used to try to drag Larry Reid. And I remember that Conscious TV used to call him Fupa. Like, yeah, like I've been around like that. I've been around like that. So I remember things. That's why it's good if you in the streets that you keep your antlers up and you just don't get fooled just by anything. So this is a scandal. Tasha K potentially could have gave that information to Bishop Whitehead. That's old to try to bring up stuff to expose Larry Reid because nobody else has heard this audio. Now, I ain't saying Larry Reid hands is all clean because he very well probably did do this. But at the same time, old boy probably consented. He probably was like, yeah, I'm down with whatever. Ain't nobody finna just grab you and put their face in your boom chops. Like, come on now. Let's be logical. Let's be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Like, Bishop Whitehead, I'm confused. Like, is these the pastors that we're going to have to deal with these days? Because I don't know what, Larry Reid's affiliation is in the church, but I don't like it on either end, him or Pastor Whitehead. Like, it's y'all too deep in the trenches for me to be in these churches. Like, I get it's 2022, people evolving, but y'all should not have no type of entanglements with no T pages. I get it. Larry Reid is kind of like a Christian T page almost, but at the same time, I don't like it. If you're a Bible thumper like you say you is, ain't that against some ain't that a sin, gospel and stuff? I'm just saying it don't look right to me. It's 2022 and we got a pastor over here looking like Gucci Mane. Y'all out here with y'all hoochie daddy shorts on, with y'all rapper chains on, putting y'all hands and feet on these women up in the church. Like, I don't know what to make of this stuff. Like, it's, this is what makes me not want to be that faithful, obedient member of a church. Shit like this. How can I belong to your church and you out here in cahoots with goddamn T pages? Like, how? You getting his lemonade, and I'm drinking lemonade, but it's spiked lemonade, y'all. Sorry the light ain't that way. I don't got my ring light right here because I'm up here watching the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Y'all, this shit is crazy. That man is crazy. But anyway, you get your lemonade cup filled and then talk about let's have prayer service after this. Pray about what? You need to pray for yourself. Bishop, y'all pastors need to get up out these YouTube streets. Y'all need to get away from these T pages. If y'all going to talk about what's going on in the church, talk about what's going on in the church, but stop all that dibbling dabbling. It don't look right. And don't get me wrong, they are human. I ain't saying that the pastor can't look like a rapper because in reality, that's probably what our new pastors ready to look like. You got to think about it. The millennials and Gen Zs are the ones that's about to take over the churches because Gen X, the baby boomers, the silent, all them, they ready to pass or they're too old to do it. They getting up out the churches. Who knows in the next 20 or 30 years where we stand with churches? It is one of the biggest money makers in the world, a church. But at the same time, you have a lot more people that are awakening themselves and studying and learning history and more on the science aspect of things instead of just believing in Christianity or any other religion. So the world is evolving as it always has been doing, and people ain't always leaning and depending on the word or leaning and depending on the pastor. They rather not give their tithe offering. They'd rather just sit at home and do their prayers in private and go get a task to the gambling hall or spend it on some bills or keep it in their pocket. You feel me? Times have changed, so it's no judgment here on the pastor, but it's weird. It's just weird that these pastors in cahoots with these T pages. Tasha K being in cahoots with Larry Reid or Bishop Whitehead just don't sit right with me. I feel like they setting that man up to get railroad. It looks like it's going to be some more court cases about to be popping off in these streets. It's ready to get real wicked and muddy, okay? It's getting wicked, okay? And TK was around when Larry was fighting that man in court. That's crazy. Like, She's talking about, I didn't know anything about this. Look, I sound like Sean. Look, I didn't know anything. Like that right there kind of made me sick. Like, I don't like it because you are friends with this man and now you're turning on him, talking about his sexuality. So be it. This is the day and age we live in. We living in a day and age where pastors, they're still preaching against different sexualities, but they doing it themselves. And they've been doing it. But they're doing it more in public now. They bringing they partner on stage with them. You feel me? That shit was grimy. If you ask me, it's grimy. You can't be sitting up here and use my friend, use my confidant. I done came to your crib. I done communicated with your husband, all that stuff, and now you just turning on everybody. She sacrificing everybody to go on to the side. I'm just confused about what's happening. It's disgusting, like y'all. And y'all know I don't even be trashing her like that. But this right here, this is trash. Everybody in this situation, this shit is trash. Come on, pastors. You know what? Stop being in cahoots with these T pages and go about your work. The Lord's work, if that's really what you're doing. I'm just saying. It's all about the dollar and to go viral. The messier, the more people will watch. Child, I know. That's what I know it. People be talking about why my stuff ain't going viral, because you ain't messy and your life ain't interesting enough. But these people that's traveling solo in vans and living in their cars and T pages, those are who's popping. The regular folk, it's going to take you a little minute unless you have a niche that is very popping and people are very interested in it at that time. Because just believe, today it's popping, tomorrow it's something else. Just like TikTok. Y'all know how those sounds get stuck in your head for weeks, and then next thing you turn around, it's new sounds. You feel me? It's just like going viral on the internet. Somebody do this, like the Gorilla Glue girl. Nobody never did no shit like that on the internet because we thought it was simple as hell. But now look at her. She's a household name. People know her. You see in the street tag, there go a Gorilla Glue girl. You go viral for doing dumb-ish these days, being messy, talking about folks, falling out with your partners. Like, if I gotta fall out with everybody I know, then I'll never want to go viral. You feel me? My page did a little jump on a couple of videos, but it's never that serious where I gotta fall out with people that done help me, people that I done told my business to, and they told me their business. Like, you don't do like that, because you gotta understand that karma comes around. Karma comes back around. Trust and believe. I know I done had my share. I done did ish and then it came back around for me. Okay? Period. It's all damaging and degrading off of each other's heads. Right. It's like they out here playing a game of leap off the damn rock onto the next rock. But instead of it being a rock, it's another YouTuber's head. It's another person's head. It's another personality's head. Like, come on now. Come on now. Y'all giving me Wendy Williams vibes. She even told her own friend's business. I guess she got success, but in the end, look at her now. It's not funny at all what she going through, but it's just proof is in the pudding. You reap what you sow. You're not going to ever make it on top being nasty to people, being ill will, doing things just to get $1. Either you got it or you don't. It's sick. It's sick, y'all, what you got to do to get $1. And we just seen some of the top YouTubers fall out because of things like this, because they want that almighty dollar. They want to make it to the next level. It's never that serious. Like, the fact that most YouTubers sit up here and beef with multiple people for no reason, it's sickening. It's because you want people to come to your channel to see who you talking about. Y'all arguing back and forth. Y'all, beefing. Like, I listened to Conscious TV today. He was like, I get it now. All publicity is good publicity because it's driving you numbers. But to me, in my eyes, nah. If I got to sit up here and argue with you and risk you having to expose my information or bring up something about me from my past that maybe be embarrassing and you show the world and all these different people got opinions on me that really don't know the truth. Like, I don't want to go through no shit like that. That right there makes you want to leave the internet forever. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just going to be like, damn, this was fun for me at one point. Now this shit ain't fun because y'all doing all this evil and dirty shit. I don't like it. Sad world we live in now. I think the world been sad. It's been sad. That's why in the beginning they burned this mother down and tried to stop back over. But after they saw that it was gonna keep giving what it was giving, come on now, you create people gonna create mess. It was never gonna be a perfect world. Come on now. If we lived in a perfect world, we would never get experience. You learn from experience. We all made mistakes, but the fact that people continue on these rampages because they want fame and money is sickening. They sell their souls, and by the time they leave this world, they suffer. I ain't trying to go out this world suffering. I'm trying to go out this world smiling and knowing that I did right by every single person. Even if we did have a tizzy, I want to make sure that I came back around and apologized. I find myself doing that a lot more these days when I know that I did something wrong, or I just want to hold myself accountable for my part. Even if what you did was bigger, I'm gonna say, listen, I apologize for my part and whatever went on, because I want to be happy. I want to move forward. I don't want to sit around and dwell on this mess. Like, chill. This is a whole mess. It's a whole mess, y'all. I don't agree with nobody's part in this. Larry immediately went live to do damage control. Like, y'all, at this point, we don't know who the hell to believe. 1. 2, come on, pastors. What y'all beefing for? What is y'all beefing for? 3, keep you about your business, because obviously we can see when it comes to this industry, ain't nobody your motherfucking friend. Somebody gonna talk about you. They're gonna expose your information, so you better off just saying hi and goodbye. That's it. That's all. Hi and goodbye. We see that just like the baby. He done told the world that he done F that girl. Child, these people ain't your friend. Well, y'all, I done said my two piece, you know. Ready Rock, what's up? That's why I don't envy celebrities. Money can't pay for peace of mind. Facts. Like, people think about it, they be like, oh, I wish I had fame. I wish I had money for surgery and all these things. Like, when I tell you I'm such an ordinary person, I'm just that. It was a point in my life, and like I tell other people, I was very humble, and I very much so praise having bread, having money, when that's not what life's about. You know, just because you have money doesn't mean that helps your mental stability, brings you happiness, or even help you have somebody in your life that truly loves and care for you. Because a lot of times people come around you because of what you got and not what's inside of you. It's very rare that you find people that love you genuinely because of who you are, what you have helped them through mentally, physically, and not in a monetary way. You feel me? So it's just crazy that people look at these celebrities and get lost in the fact of, oh, look at her snatch waist, or look at her thighs. This is not reality. I real life feel like you have no confidence in yourself when you got to go out here and don't lose weight the natural way. Or when you feel like you got to go out here and fix your nose and fix your face and all that. Have no confidence in who you were made to be. Do you know how many people sit around here with their crooked smiles, with their no hair on their head, regular clothes, shoes linked to the side, and they the happiest motherfuckers out here? But them people with them snatch waists, with all that money and all that weave and all that makeup, they be the saddest motherfuckers on this earth. It look good, but do they feel good? Nah. It's just like these middle class people. They go out here and get these damn what do you call it? The gastric bypass. Now I understand it's totally necessary for people to get it medically because they are 600 pounds. They're 500 pounds. But it's women out here that are my size or even a little bit smaller than me getting gastric bypasses, gain the motherfucking weight back, and want to go back and get surgery again. It's like, girl, push back from the table or embrace who the fuck you are. Excuse me, you putting yourself through all that surgery and you're going to be sick for the rest of your life. You have to take, excuse me, y'all. You have to take vitamins for the rest of your life. Make sure you can't eat a certain amount of food if you wanted to in a day. Like, embrace who the hell you are. Stop putting your body through all this stress and these medical conditions that you did not have before you did all that shit. That's another thing. These BBLs, these girls, they get their tax money around here. They get BBLs, like, y'all. And then next thing you see, all they doing when they take pictures, all you see is that ass. All you see is that ass. Like, I ain't hate, girl, do your thing, baby. Because one thing about I'm still sitting in my picture, smile, my gap turned to the side, fake a little booty a little bit. You know how you prop the leg up, girl? That's the most I'm going to get a BBL, closest I'm going to get to a BBL. You see Cardi B? She done had so many damn surgeries on today. You see her. Swole as a mug. I'm going to show y'all. I ain't lying. Won't say I'm not in a defamation. Hell no, ain't no defamation, girl. Look at this girl. This girl is swole as hell. You know how you ever had that auntie that got the lap band or had one of those surgeries? And she just looked thick all around her goddamn body. Now lost weight. But in this girl case, she done had surgery and she swole as hell. Talking about she got water on her. Girl, there ain't no damn water. That surgery ain't sticking too good. That surgery ain't sticking too good. That ain't no damn water. I would have never posted this video because she looked like the Michelin Man. Child. And people tell me something, she looked good. Her body looked deformed. Good night, coffee and tea. Body looked deformed. Baby, on goodness. K. Michelle do not look the same. When I say she got a different face and she got the nerve upset with somebody, they don't recognize her. Girl, we don't recognize you. I mean, which one is to do? Do y'all see this, y'all? Let me bring it closer for y'all so y'all can see this. Do y'all see Cardi B? Do y'all see this? That child look like the auntie that got the gastric bypass and she still thick on her goddamn ankles and her legs. Like, that shit ain't cute. Like, girl. She out here looking like the damn blimp that be waving during tax time. Like, come on, man. Auntie Cardi, no. I don't like it. Girl, that ain't no damn water. Don't swell up like that. Swelled up like that. No, ma'am. Y'all, I don't even know how we got on BBLs and all that, but y'all better stop y'all mess. But anyways, y'all, I'm ready to hop off here. Y'all in the bushes, hey, at least thumbs up the video because you enjoying the conversation. Make sure that y'all are subscribing to the channel. If you love it here and love my commentary, please make sure. Right, definitely looks like you pop those hips. Make sure y'all drop some lipsticks or lip emojis, and if you're a guy, drop a cigarette because that's what the guys drop here. These drop the cigarettes. They say they in the diva lounge. When they in the diva lounge, they be smoking their cigars and stuff. Make sure you thumbs up before you leave out. Always, it's always, Mel. Appreciate y'all. The weekend is here. For some of us may have to work, but regardless, make sure y'all have a positive weekend. Stay safe because the world is crazy. And just as a Netflix recommendation, y'all go watch is Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Y'all, when I say this is good, it's good and crazy. But y'all already know what it is. It's me, it's Mel with the Lip in the Gap. Melthelipstickdiva. Peace out, y'all.